Hello traders, welcome back to my channel again. I'm Paper International, and if this is your first time of coming across this channel, please subscribe, and if you find this video helpful afterward, please give it a thumbs up and then turn the notification bell below for more updates and new videos like this. So without wasting much of your time, I want us to move straight into today's video. So in today's video, we'll be doing the auto clicker configuration like I said in our previous video. That in our next video we are going to be doing the setup or the configuration of the auto clicker configuration. And here is the setting. So first of all, you go to your Google search bar and type GS auto clicker app and click on the first link, then download and install the app into your system. Then we go back to our window, our trading system. So the settings of our trading are as follows: volatility 10 index, we are going to use higher and lower, and then the barrier offset is going to be plus 0.09. We are not going to make it too big, so that at least one tick alone can be able to cross our barrier offset, so that we can continue to get our trade all the time. And then for the sake of those who think that this strategy is not for smaller balance, I'm going to use $1 as our risk, and then I'm going to duplicate this window into two, and then I'm going to change just the plus from the barrier offset to minus on second window. No other changes to the second window exception of the positive into negative on the barrier offset. So here is the settings. Now we bring them to our desktop pages so that we can be able to set them. We bring the both of them to our desktop page so that we can be able to set up the auto clicker app with it. So watch carefully as I set up the trading environment and the auto clicker app together. So I use $1 for the sake of those who think that smaller balance cannot work with this strategy. Any amount of balance can work as far as it is approved by Deriv. You can even risk as little as 0.35 cents depending on whatever balance you have. And if you want more profit, you can increase yours, just like we trade in our previous video. We risk 25 USD on each windows. So now I'm going to use $1 on each windows. So watch carefully as I set up the windows or the environment of our tradings. So we have already set up our we have already downloaded and installed our GS Auto Click app. So the configuration now is what I'm going to show you now, how to configure and set it up with the Deriv platform, the smart trader platform, so that you can trade and make consistent profit. This strategy does not require any experience. It does not require any experience, and we are not going to use digits also. We are just going to focus on the worm's head to have accurate results. Yes, this strategy does not use digits, neither does it require any experience. So watch carefully as I set up the environment. Make sure yours is set up like this before we go into our download and extract the application, the GS Auto Click app, from our download folder. Now here it is. So please watch carefully for the configuration setting. Although I did not just downloaded it just now, I just show you for the sake of those who would wonder where to go and download it. That's why I show you the Google where to go and download it. It's available on Google. So now click on option, click on the clicking. Yes, put it on left, just on the first listing, clicking. Put it on left, let it be on left. If you are going to configure yours for the first time, it might choose different option for you, but make sure you put it the same way you see it on the screen like this. Can you see it? Freeze the pointer, just okay it, go to the same option again and click on clicking, click on repeat, and then set the repeat to 1 time. See it on the screen there, 1 time. Let it be like that. If yours is having different number, put it like that. Don't take that one. Now the intervals is going to be the interval, put everything to 00000, the minute, the seconds, and everything, put it on 0000. Then the next thing we go to for our recordings, and the recordings, please let's set up the hotkey first, the key that we are going to press each time we press, and it will click. Then we may now go back to our recordings, but now it is on space keys. That this one is on space key, which means each time I press my space key on my system or PC, the auto clicker is going to click. But let me change it for the sake of this lesson, for the sake of this teaching. I'm going to put the enter button, so that each time I press the enter key, the auto clicker app will click. You see it? I have pressed the enter button and it has configured it. Now let's go to our recordings. Now on the recordings, you have to clear the two this thing you see there. You have to clear it. Then now put an invalid amount. Since you are using a real account, if you are using a real account, make sure you put an invalid amount, so that when you click on the point you want to pick, it will not purchase a contract. Put an invalid amount first, so that not when you click on the higher or on the lower, it will purchase. No, make sure you clear it. Now click on pick, then go to where you want to pick. You want to be clicking, like look at it on the screen there. On this green higher side, we pick there as our point 1. Yes, we go to this and click on pick point again. Go to the lower of on the other window and click there as your second side, as your second pick. Now click OK. Now go back and now put a valid amount. Now change it to 1, since we are going to be risking just $1 each. Now the auto clicker is set, it has been configured. So each time we press our enter button on our system or PC, it means it will click on the point that we have picked. It will click on the higher on the first window, and it will click on lower on the second window. So we just have to press our enter key just like this. Watch very carefully. I'm going to press the enter buttons. You can see, although my system is a little bit slow because it is updating in the background, but in others, in sometimes it is faster than this. So once I press the enter button on my PC, it will point where I have selected, as you can see on the screen. So now let's go and also install out the LDP app. We need to include the LDP app also, so that it can give us the accuracy on where to click. Like I said in our previous video, that whenever the worm head break out to blue from the upper zone, in the upper zone, then you can click. Or when it break out in the lower zone from green to red, then we can also pick. Now we enter the trade. So this is it, exactly what we are going to do. Since we cannot see the worm head through the windows, we have to use the LDP app to help us complete that, to confirm our entries. Look at it, you see it has changed to blue. So now we press our enter buttons and the two side click, and it is always a one trade. Why? Because the barrier offset is not too far from each other. At least a single click alone, it crosses the barrier offset. That makes it very, very accurate for us. And for the sake of this video, I'm not going to take too much trade on this one, because this video is mainly for configuration video. Let's watch again carefully. So once the moment it touches, it break out to the blue zone or to the red zone, we enter the trade. Watch. Look at the worm head very carefully. You see it cross again. We press our enter button. Although my PC is a little bit slow, but I think in your own PC it might not be as slow as this. This does not happen all the time. We still won the second trade, as you can see. So on each time we win on any window, you can see the profit there. So we recover the loss and we make a profit on any one we win. On any trade that we won, we recover the loss from the other side and also our profit. So watch your screen very well. Once it cross, you see it break out again. We hit the enter button. This strategy is so good that it is hard to lose. Trust me, it is hard to lose, because you are already losing one and winning the other already. And to help you more, this is the reason why I introduced the LDP analyzer app, so that you can use the worm head for the accuracy. Look at it very well. Once it break out to the red zone, or once it touches the red zone, so we enter our trade. And this is one good thing about volatility 10 index. In volatility 100 index, it might not be like this. So I think we have come to the end of the trade and the lesson for today. So if this is your first time of coming across this channel, please subscribe. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up for more videos and explanation.